I have been feeling very odd this evening.
Yes, you've been getting multiple messages.
One message that came through from God, but then I just feel like I was getting all these emotions and swirlings and...
Everyone's talking to you right now.
Okay. Are they talking to me just because they just want to talk, or are they talking...
We need information, please help.
Oh, okay, well then that would explain the overwhelmed, not bad overwhelmed, but just...
Like, how do we handle this? Please help.
Yeah, okay. So the angelic realm is doing a little better. They're
getting some rest.
They're getting a little bit more rest. The guide realm is going to take a while to get everything fixed, but the guides being in the oasis helps them and helps everyone who's trying to help them.
Yes.
So that's good. Been helping the divine realm
process
everything.
And figure out what to do next. So there's traumatized. Be something trauma-quiet.
And God's not going to tell us when He's going to do the...
It's going to be like a wave rushing through everyone of fire.
Yes, and those who are already in line with divinity...
Just going to clean out the little bits of... burns out the gunk. And if you're all gunk, you get all burned up.
Yep.
At this point, they are the gunk.
That is true.
You're having lots and lots of conversations with God right now.
Because if you would have told me how a few months back that this was going to happen to the guide realm...
Well, we're on high alert right now?
Yes. Okay, but the thing is with being on high alert only works really well for about 3 days.
Oh.
You can't stay on high alert. After about 3 days, you start missing things, you get more tired, get more exhausted, and you need to come back down. So you can't...
That would explain how we're feeling.
Yes. You can stay on high alert for 3 days, but after 3 days, you have to okay, I don't know if you've ever seen me doing this before, but as an artist, if you paint or you do something and you're working on it really intense, if you really want to see what it looks like, you have to leave the area completely, shake your mind clear, and then go back and see it fresh.
Yeah.
You can't stay on high alert. You can't do it. Because things will start melting away in the background, and things will start irritating you. Really irritating you. And you'll get tired. Okay. Sometimes you will just look to some people, say on Earth, say they have an event coming up. Let's just choose, like a wedding. Okay. And there's a wedding coming up, and as you're preparing, and the family who's putting the wedding together is preparing for the wedding, they may miss sleep because they're making sure the flowers are ready, and the tables are ready, and the food are ready, and they'll do this expending more than their normal energy to work towards this event.
Okay.
But as they're doing this, if it's just a few days, they can be okay. But after about 3 days of doing this, then they start getting really irritable and overreacting to everything. And then they miss big things because they're just sort of in this state.
Okay.
But then
I'm getting it now.
So there has to be, when you go into the resting time, you have to totally go into a deep, separated rest. And then you can come back and see things with fresh eyes. So a shift at this will probably be very good.
All right. But even that's getting a little much.
Yes. Until God goes through with the fireball, we're going to be jumping at every little thing. Or worried about things. Or what if somebody else is going to try something?
Who's the we? You didn't say you will, you said we will. Is it the Weavers?
I think so, yeah. Maybe it's the Weavers, yes. I think it's the Weavers.
Okay, that would make sense.
Because this is the it for a lot of them. And that means those that know that the it is coming.
Well, God isn't really letting everyone know about the fire wave.
Okay.
Because when he's been telling people stuff, other people are taking advantage of it. So he's keeping the information to a minimum.
And that's a good thing.